Welcome to the Lantern Light AI Newscast number 19. Machines are quietly taking over everything. Made by Chris Morley of Lantern Light AI with Love and AI Magic in Boston on Thursday, May 7, 2026 at 4:43 p.m. UTC. A hidden flaw in OAuth tokens is leaving enterprise systems dangerously exposed, while Google's new quantum machine is leaving classical supercomputers in the dust. Falcon Heavy just wrapped its 12th launch from Kennedy Space Center, and a Stanford AI is now guiding robots safely around the International Space Station. Meanwhile, researchers find that language models mirror the brain's own semantic wiring, and humanoid robots are stepping off the lab floor and onto the factory line. First up, AI-powered cybersecurity news from around the world. Security researchers are warning that every AI tool, workflow automation app, and productivity service connected to corporate Google or Microsoft accounts this year has left behind a persistent OAuth token with no expiration date and, in most organizations, no one monitoring it. The concern is that these tokens amount to standing access credentials that could be exploited long after an app is forgotten. Separately, Meta patched a vulnerability in its Llama AI infrastructure earlier this year, after researchers reported a heap out-of-bounds flaw that could be triggered remotely without authentication. The issues reflect a broader pattern of security risks expanding alongside the rapid adoption of AI-connected enterprise software. Next, a major story from the world of research. Google unveiled an experimental quantum computing machine capable of handling tasks that a classical supercomputer would need 10 septillion years to complete, longer than the age of the universe. The announcement marked another significant step in the push to make quantum computing practically useful for real-world problems. Researchers have long argued that achieving this kind of computational gap over conventional hardware is a critical milestone on the path toward broadly capable quantum systems. Google has not yet confirmed a specific commercial timeline, but the result is expected to accelerate interest and investment in quantum hardware development worldwide. Now, a top science and technology headline. A Falcon Heavy rocket lifted off from Pad 39I at NASA's Kennedy Space Center at 10:13 in the morning Eastern Time on Wednesday, April 29, marking the 12th launch of that rocket type to date. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy remains one of the most powerful operational rockets in service, capable of carrying heavy payloads to a range of orbits. The April 29 mission added to a growing record of commercial and government launches for the vehicle. Specific payload details for this flight were not fully disclosed in available reports. Coming up, the latest in cognitive architecture computational neuroscience. New research published this week found that large language models appear to organize meaning in ways that closely resemble the human brain's so-called semantic hub, a region thought to unify information across different senses and concepts. The study draws a direct link between modern artificial intelligence architecture and a long-standing theory in cognitive neuroscience. Separately, researchers working on cognitive architectures, software systems designed to model how thinking works, say such tools are increasingly helping scientists test and refine theories of human reasoning that would be difficult to study in living subjects alone. The findings are adding fresh momentum to a field working to bridge brain science and machine intelligence. After that, one more story from the lab and the field. Stanford researchers have become the first team to demonstrate that machine learning control can safely guide a robot aboard the International Space Station, a milestone that could pave the way for more autonomous space missions. The achievement builds on decades of robotics work in orbit, from NASA's Robonaut 2 to the autonomous navigation experiments carried out by the Raven technology demonstrator. Separately, engineers at NASA recently tested swarms of underwater robots as a concept for future planetary exploration, while Northrop Grumman continues developing its mission extension vehicle, a robotic spacecraft designed to dock with aging satellites and extend their operational lives. And finally, humanoid robots from the wider world. Humanoid robots are making a measurable shift from research settings into real industrial workplaces. Apptronic's Apollo robot, standing nearly 6 feet tall, can lift up to 55 pounds and operate 22 hours a day, 7 days a week. The design is built to fit existing workspaces, making it suitable for warehouse work and beyond. Separately, humanoid robots recently appeared in a dance performance mimicking ancient statue poses, showing the technology is also moving into public and artistic spaces. Analysts say the pace of development has accelerated sharply over the past few years, with machines that once struggled to walk now being deployed on active factory floors.
Today's program is brought to you by Lantern Light AI. Please note that Chris Morley is a seasoned software architect currently available for inquiries seeking help using AI to build, run and maintain modern web applications, cloud systems, databases, streaming data pipelines, search engines, interactive 3D graphics as well as other high-performance software services at scale. If the avatar or the newscast format interests you and you would like to see something like this customized for your business use case, please email Chris Morley at chris.morley@lanternlight.ai. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe and share with your friends. More science, tech and AI news coming soon. Hit like, subscribe and tell your friends. Thanks for watching.